Welcome everyone, day 4 of mastering the basic sales skills. I hope everyone has been following the last 3 videos where I've been talking about the acronym of sales, and we are going to dive in each acronym as the day goes by. And today I want to talk about the next letter of the acronym sales that I've come up with, and that's the letter A, and that stands for alignment. So too many times in sales, we get so nervous, we get so freaked out that we forget our alignments. But when it comes to sales, it's actually a process. And one of the process that we're going to dive into over the next few days, and I'm going to break it down for you, is the alignment of the 7 steps of making a sale. There's multiple different variation to understand the 7 steps of making a sale. But these 7 steps of making a sale is exactly the alignment that you're going to use, whether you're just starting in sales, whether you have a few experience in sales, or whether you have many experience in sales. And regardless of any advanced training in sales, it all boils down to the basic 7 steps of making a sale. So if you're just starting out in sales, or you think how you can improve your sales skills, or how to improve your team sales skills, so these are the 7 steps that we are going to focus on over the next few days. And the first one we're going to focus on over the next few days is the product knowledge. And when I mention product knowledge, remember we talk about keeping it simple, the simplicity of the product. Now this could be a physical product, this could be a service, right? As many of you know, being a simple product, I work with Cutco Cutlery as well. And the best thing about the product is easy to use, it's dishwasher safe, and it saves time. So that's why my clients buy Cutco, because they are busy either working multiple jobs, or they're running a business, or they have too many kids to go, but it saves time. So you gotta have a good product that is simple to explain, simple to use, so a customer can have interest in learning more about your product. The second is you want to know your prospect, right? Just because you may have a good idea or a good product to sell does not mean that you want to sell to every prospect out there. You got to identify your prospect. And for example, if you're sending a new alcohol beverage, you're not going to go and test it out with someone who's under the age of 12, right? You might get in trouble there, or you will get in trouble there. Okay, so you gotta know your prospects. So with Cutco, for example, our target market is someone who's married between age of 30 to 60 years old. Why? Because they usually cook, right? And someone who's married. Okay, and why? Because they probably have kids. They're probably starting out a family, so they cook a lot. Why? Because it costs a lot of money to go out and eat out all the time. So it's much cheaper to be cooking at home. Okay, that's just an example. And then is the approach. How are you approaching your potential client? Are you a salesperson, or are you a solution person? You see, the word sales reflects to fear, right? If you ever hear about sales, I mean, you did it. If you were to go to a store and a salesperson come in, you try to move the other way around because you don't want to be sold. But really, you always want to be the person that was going to solve a problem. And then it's the presentation, right? You want to present based on our needs. Not every client is going to fall for the same sales pitch. Why? Because people listen differently. People adapt information differently. It's like the right brain or the left brain. If you go in the right brain, they're more making decision out of emotion. If you're a left brain, they're more analytic. They want to know, why is this product made this way? Why use this kind of metal? Why use this kind of serrated edge, right? Blah, blah, blah. So, and then the next step is the close. This is where everyone struggles, including myself. I struggle with this from the very beginning, but I had to master it. And when I say the close, it's asking for the sale. And then finally, it's the follow-up. You have to follow up with your clients. You have to follow up even those who didn't purchase with you, and ask them why. So it's not looking at someone in purchase because they don't like the product. It's probably because they didn't understand what the product is going to solve their problem, and that is room of improvement. So that's just a little bit highlight of what we're going to be covering in the next few days. I will go in more details on each step over the next few days, and also I will be hosting a free webinar on how to improve your sales skills in the next couple of weeks. So be waiting for that information to come out. So whether you're in sales now, just starting in sales, you want to improve your sales team, this is a webinar that's going to cover how to maintain your current clients, how to motivate your current sales team, and take it to the next level, right? So just think about this. You have heard a lot of how do I get customer, click funnels, how do I get people in? But if you got those people in, how are you going to maintain and how are you going to turn them into sales? So we're going to cover that. Everyone have a great day. Thank you for joining for this day 4, and looking forward for day 5 and 6 tomorrow and the following day. And we're going to dive in more into 7 steps to making sales. Happy selling, everyone.